What's up guys, Kevin with On Point Pro Styles Window Tinting in Gainesville, Georgia. Today we are going to tint a beautiful C7 Corvette. Pretty straightforward car, nothing crazy or major about it. Front doors are a bit bubbly, so they're pretty curvy. And the top edge can sometimes give people a little bit of trouble lining up. So I'll show you how to do it. We're gonna use pre-cut patterns, but I am gonna cut the top edge of the doors, but I'll show you how I do that with the pre-cut. So without further ado, let's get started. So a lot of people have trouble in the corners. I'll go ahead and talk about that while I'm right here. So you can see this is wanting to trail downwards. So here's a little trick. If you just keep bumping that up a little bit higher than here and only shrink to here, this will automatically tighten up and go up, for example. So that whole side's done. So you're kind of keeping that pushed above as you shrink toward the top. So now we have our shrunk pattern, very nice. We're gonna go on the inside and do some cleanup. Let's get some tools. Trusty, scrubby, clay, maybe something for the corners, some water, and a towel. And like I said, I've already kind of prepped this by removing the glue, so it's pretty clean, but we'll go ahead and give it a scrub. So now, clay bar. Right, I'm gonna wipe our edges. All right, I'm gonna go with full peel for the air. Try to knock down some contaminants. And I'm gonna peel this towards the roof because I don't want it in my way down here. So the roof can hold it. Give it a good spray, a good soaking. Being careful of our spray, not to spray anything on it. So we're just gonna grab this, tiny bits, little finger bits at a time. I'm gonna come off the window and let the hatch up. There we go. We'll go straight to the glass. Be careful not to drop it. Start to fairly line it up, pushing it to the glass. Spray. You kind of treat these like you do the inside of a car. Start at the middle, work it out to the sides. Biggest thing, because of the paneling, if it goes under the paneling at all, you kind of want something that you can kind of push underneath it to buff out your edges. Right, looking good. All right, let's get to these quarters. So like I said, back's done, and I'm OCD enough. It's gonna be this window, that window, that window, that window. So let's knock it out. Quarters are super easy. Hardest part is not touching the paneling, which is still pretty easy when you move to the inside. There it is. Okay, so seats lean forward, so I'm gonna attack it from here. I'm not getting inside the car. I've already checked these windows, they're in good shape, but I am gonna scrub them. Scrub, wipe the edges, the plastics and all. I'm gonna use the little one. This is more of a PPF squeegee, but it does very well for tint. So now I'm gonna flush a little bit. I'm gonna peel it. Spritz it, and I'm going to use it with my right hand, so I'm just going to hold the film kind of like this, kind of curl it, so I can go straight to the glass with it. Slide the bottom end down just enough to get the top, and then close up all my edges. No light gaps. Awesome. Looks good. So now the door. Let's see, windows are tricked up. Our patterns are ready. So let's get to it. Here we go. Yes, I'm gonna grab this tiny corner, put my hand underneath it, and I'm gonna focus getting this film onto the glass somewhat close to where it would be. Get the front corner tucked down, start lining up your back and top. Sometimes you run your card along the bottom to get it to start tucking, which can sometimes be the hardest part of this window. You just work it slow, piece at a time, little inches at a time, and the next thing you know, eventually it'll be under the gasket. And your only job left is to line up your edges. So we're gonna try for an extremely nice micro edge, very tight micro edge. Our corner looks really good. Hope you guys have a good view. Nice and tight here, nice and tight here. That's looking super duper sharp. That looks excellent. So there you go. Nice corner, nice tight edging all the way around. Maybe a 30-second, which is good, comfortable. Let's move to the other side and finish this thing up. That looks fire. That's it. As of now, this baby's tinted. There we go. Leave that there. Put up our water. We'll buff our edges. And we are done. We've got us a rag. I'm going to turn our heat gun on this side. So you want to make sure you use a clean section of the rag. I'll get you a new one. First and foremost, I'm just going to start adding some heat to the tint itself, just to start getting it warmed up. Stay away from the panels. So now I'm just giving a little pressure on the card, working my way over any moisture that might be still on the edge of the film. That's all I'm doing here, is just wiping it up. Voila, there it is. Windows look fantastic. 20% set this car off. I'm happy with it, and it's gonna look fire going down the road. And it being ceramic, it's going to help the AC work less and be a lot more comfortable driving this black monster. So that's it. I know I was a little long-winded, but I really enjoy tinting these cars. I've not had the chance in the past. I have had the chance, but it's really tough. With this one, we didn't have anything to worry about. I do have to take it and get it clean, because no way can it be driven down the road looking like that. All due respect to a C7, my favorite car. So guys, Tint from hightechfilms.com. If you haven't registered, go there, register, and you will most likely be approved to buy their fantastic lines of film. I carry the standard, the classic, as well as the ceramic pro. 3 of my favorites. Tint and Tools, super easy website to buy from, tintdepot.com. Definitely check those out. No account needed, just fill your card up with whatever you need. check out. It's really good. They give quality products, fantastic films. I was with them for a very long time. If you have any questions whatsoever about shrinking windows, cutting windows, installing windows, prepping windows, anything of that nature, the tools that I used, or any other fancy tool, feel free to reach out. This one was a fun one. Absolutely love that car. Guys, till the next one.